Ooh, ooh. Oh, there it is. I gotta really figure out how to deal with that little noise. Like that loud. I don't want it that loud. Okay, so let's see. Actually, let's use 3D X, Y, and Z color. Do that. Okay. Ah, there we go. That's what acceleration is. Cool. Figured that out. No, I'm trying to figure out the actual acceleration control. It's so weird. Just the whole controls in general. The different formats. I'm like, so I think the lower the speed, the faster it goes. I think. Yep, that seems to be the case. So we just actually lower everything down to nothing. Like that. So I want to have the lowest acceleration and the fastest speed for both. So yeah. Nothing. X controller. Let me see. Pregame. This snare is like way too loud. Let's just use XY controller. It's easier. It's so much easier. I don't know what the world they were thinking when they were making it. Like stupid hard to figure. Okay. Now link controller. Back. So this is the thing that keeps the term intriguing. That is my alarm. I was actually supposed to get up like right about now. Yeah. I guess. Guess I just have to leave it like it is. I would like to close this one thing. I gotta figure this out. This is weird. I guess I just delete this. Probably get in. 7.5. Do we have to create our own text? Level. Boom. Boom. Yep. There we go. Where is that? I think there's a way to make it so that it's all thing. There's a way to make it. I think there's a way to make it so that it's all controlled by one thing. I just don't remember how. That's the thing. I don't remember exactly how to do that. But, let me see if I can load up the Xbox. Okay. Trying to remember exactly how it works. I have to look. I think the free. Oh, wait, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up. This is like a little annoying. Can't freaking Hmm. Okay. How do that thing? So we have this right here. Guess we get a link pregame for this one, which not a very smart idea. For obvious reasons now. Oh gosh. Let's try inverting it, maybe. Oh wait a second. We could do this. I think this could work. Let's fix that phone. Gosh, dang, it's super loud. Ugh, inverted. Okay, cool. Now we need to back up a little. That's not what I want to do. That's definitely not what I want to do. Log scale, log reference. Okay. Hmm. That's an idea. Might work. Might. I'm gonna get this thing solved before I actually head over. Do I need to be? Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Cool. That's that. Okay. So now if we route this, create an automation clip for this, and then we'll route this into the 3 gauge, that should in theory work. Then I've got to figure out a way to take these 2 automation clips and link them into the same controller. Yes. I think I know how. I think I might figure this out. I hope to see when X into all snares level, link all snares on this one, and then link Y and well, X should be the case, so it's yeah. But I need a 4 for that, but yeah, so maybe that's what things do. Hmm. Yeah. There's gotta be someone that works. Finger touch control. No, that's not a controller. Hmm. I don't know if I'll ever figure this out. This is just so weird to me. It's like, why can't we just have like a button that controls it all by one? That would make more sense to me. And again, I'm not too creative as hell. It's so weird. I'm not even sure what the freak to do. Well, it looks like I gotta stop being lazy about it and actually use a separate automation clip for this freaking thing, which I'm not even happy about, to be honest with you. Like, not even one bit. Not a single bit happy about that, but there you go. So let's take the pregame. Turn automation clip for this. And let's use that. Cool. Now I'm gonna do that. Copy value. And 7.5 decibels increase. And base this minimum. So it goes louder when it goes softer. I think that's the idea. Do that. Ah! I had no idea my freaking volume was so that loud. Ah! Turn the freaking, turn the gain up a little bit louder. Yeah! There we go. Yay! I think that's better. At least according to OBS. OBS! Okay, so now let's insert a string. I want to do that. I wanted to do that like ages ago. Gotcha. Ah! Okay, so block string. 11. I forget what key is it in? C major? No. Yeah, it is C major. Okay. Mm. That works. Ah! Yeah! Woohoo! I'm saying something. Say something, boy. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! How taxes do you? How taxes do you? Yeah, buddy. Hear the music fine? What about my voice? Yay, it's clear. Yay, it's better. Success. Okay, so now I want to use a thing. I want to do a thing. I want to do a thing. Um, I want to actually, process my symbols. I guess program whatever the computer thing is to do with your mouse and keyboard. And when I say keyboard, I mean the computer mouse and keyboard, not the actual like piano like keyboard. I don't play any instruments. I don't play any at all. I probably should though, but I just simply don't. Choose not to. Although I am trying to learn at least a little bit of using a what do you call it? A MIDI keyboard on my essentially a MIDI keyboard on my phone. It's actually kind of interesting. It's very different. It's very different from what I'm used to, and I'm pretty trash at it. Yeah, it's pretty nice doing it like this. So more people are able to do stuff like this. music creativity is expanded when you have more often. Okay. Yeah, okay. 4 videos. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's pretty nice. Honestly, I really do kind of wish I could play piano. That would be kind of dope. Like just playing it live or something like that, like Haywire or whatever. Yeah, I don't make beats on my phone. What I was saying is that there's like a app on your that you can connect your phone with. Like what you got to do is you got to like connect it to your phone and then put it to tethering mode, and then essentially you have a MIDI keyboard, but it's your physical MIDI keyboard is not an actual MIDI keyboard, but it's instead your phone. Um, that's what I was trying to say. It's pretty cool. Nothing too fancy though, but it's very different. And that's essentially my only like experience with an actual instrument, I guess you could say, if you can even call that an instrument. I guess you could technically speak, but certainly not traditional. Yep, cell MIDI, exactly. I was gonna do something, and that was oh yeah, reverb. There, there's the reverb plugin. Reverb two. Oh, okay. Any drum machine apps? No, I don't have any drum machine apps. This is the only like musical app that I have. Aside from like a piano thing, like an actual separate piano app, but that's basically more or less the same thing anyway. So, like the only music I really do is basically this, and anytime I feel like messing around on my phone, which is kind of rare nowadays. I don't really do it that often now. Although it is something I need to get back into. Question note on. Actually, I am very curious about how this sounds with the B and mid. You want to mess around with GarageBand? Eh, well, that's not a bad starting one, at least. A lot of people use GarageBand when they started out, at least. Some people still use it to this day. Speaking about it as if it's like its own legend, like it's a. Speaking about GarageBand, like it's a legend. So dumb. Still hits pretty hard, even with the mids. Do you know of any other free apps for a Mac? No, not at all. I am Android and Windows. the complete opposite of Mac completely. I don't even like. I'm on Windows actually for FL Studio. You can't tell obviously because I don't have my taskbar visible, but I am actually Windows. Sorry. I would be. It would be kind of interesting to try on a Mac though. Honestly, I'm not too sure. I'm not too so sure how I would fare with it though. I don't think I would do that well, at least initially. Especially with like Ableton. Oh gosh, Ableton. Ableton's not a bad thing. It's just it's so different from what I would be used to. Like everybody talks about the difference between FL Studio and Ableton. I don't think I could get the grips with that for at least a solid month at least. I'll just be like, how do you do this thing? How do you do that? You know? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean by what I do with my tracks? Yeah, Ableton's a program. It's like FL Studio, dude. Ableton is basically it's what's yeah. Let me sort out my thoughts. It's essentially what's called a digital audio workstation. A digital audio workstation is exactly what you're looking at right now. It's basically a program that lets you create digital audio of any kind that you really want to. Basically, complete mastery or control over as far as the program will let you do. So, for example, this digital audio workstation right here that you're looking at right now is called FL Studio. Originally called Fruity Loops, but they got sued out of the name by Kellogg for obvious reasons. So they changed the FL, and basically it's a program that lets you create any kind of audio you want or any kind of music you want. So yeah. Yeah, so essentially you can think about it as your creation tool, and that's kind of how it works. Um, GarageBand, basically anything that lets you create music is essentially a digital audio workstation because if you create music, you have to create audio, and audio is essentially well music. Yeah, Fruity Loops is it's what you're looking at right now. It's pretty cool though. I've only really used FL Studio and maybe like one or two other small, like extremely minor dolls. But they changed the name to FL. They changed the name to FL. It still basically means Fruity Loops, but they got sued out of the name by Kellogg because Kellogg owns a brand called Fruity Loops, their cereal, and they guess they got sued out of it because of brand confusion or whatever. It's entirely stupid, honestly. But there you go. No, it's not free at all. Although there are ways to get it for free, if you know what I mean. Um, yeah, it's definitely. I mean, if you know what I mean, like that thing that we shall not speak of. Um, if you know what I mean by that. But yeah, FL Studio is a really good program that I actually enjoyed quite a bit. It's the only one I've ever really used any kind of extent, and it's the one where, at least in my opinion, is the most unique out of every single one of them. Because at least from what I hear, like every other DAW seems to do like its own sort of like traditional thing. FL Studio basically breaks that tradition and it's like, you know what, screw it, we're gonna do it our own way. And so it's an interesting case. This is also so that's yep. This is what I use, FL Studio. How long have I been using it? Oh, that's a good question actually. Gosh, I mean, it's been so long. I've used it since FL9, but I don't think I used it since its inception. I think it was probably since around, probably probably I want to say eighth or seventh grade, which I graduated almost 4 years ago. So we'll say 4 years ago in 2014. I spent 5 years in high school because I needed an extra year to do some other stuff. That's nine, and then if we backtrack it to let's just say eighth grade for simplicity's sake, that's an extra year. So it's probably been about 10 or 11 years or so since I've yeah, exactly. It's been a while, so definitely a fun thing. I've been making music for a while, but it's nothing been super duper good or whatever, I guess. Actually, I want to work on a different project now. Starting to feel like a little, not really burnt out, but wanted to work on something different. Um, let's see. I guess we can do take a minute here. This is one complex freaking project so far too. Take a minute here. Oh yeah. It's essentially a house track, by the way. It's like the boom 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 boom, that four to the floor stuff. It's got some halftime in it too, so it's like dubstep and temple guards. But it's pretty fun. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. Yeah, I post them to my YouTube channel, and also I need to post the ones that have already finished the clip, because that's another thing. It's like a SoundCloud alternative, pretty much. But basically, just YouTube. I actually don't use SoundCloud really. Like, I don't really use SoundCloud hardly at all, if at all. Actually, I'm trying not to use it because I don't think it's necessarily that good for me personally. Although I hear different from other people. They seem to have some type of success from SoundCloud, but I don't know. Plus, it's also SoundCloud's in a lot of financial trouble too, so you don't know when it's going to actually like, implode on itself as well. That's another thing. I think SoundCloud is like basically running out of money, and it's having too much to pay for. I think. I'm not so sure if it's related to debt or if it's just a lot, or if it's just expenses too much. But yeah, SoundCloud's almost dead. Pretty interesting though. Cool, I'm glad you like it. This is a part I gotta really work on though. Not too good. Let's try this. Right now, I'm trying to make the crashes louder because they're just so quiet. The cymbals and crashes. The hi hats, I think, are fine. I think they're generally louder anyway, but crashes and rides need to be louder. Okay, that's good. Well, there you go. A good fine addition to this. So, unfortunately, I actually gotta get going now because I got church and I gotta walk to there because that takes over 2 hours to do so. And church starts at 10 for me. Um, and I wanted to leave around like 7:30 ish, and it's like 30 minutes till that time. So, yeah, I'm glad you liked it, dude. I'm I should really stream more regularly, but there you go. It was actually kind of fun. Well, in any case, I'll see you later, and anyone else who may be watching, I'll see you later too. Goodbye. Thanks.